So what efforts are you putting in place to bridge this gap where you are able to make decisions where you aren't leaving that small media house or agency outside?
That's such an easy question.
Let's hear.
So let me caveat this by saying 65% of our brands are global. And I'm Cheryl has alluded to the fact that she has a lot to manage in terms of compliance. When you work with global brands, and anybody that's worked with them knows, there are hundreds of playbooks and rules that we are governed by, everything, including investment. So to make the decision easy in terms of where we would invest, there's a lot of information that must come back from the media owner, and it's onerous. So I'm fully in sympathy of how difficult it is to provide the information around your audiences, understand who is consuming your product, how big that size is. We're still about the numbers. The media maths hasn't changed. The media deliverables in terms of attribution is worse now. CMOs and the marketing teams are under so much of pressure in these past 2 years to account for every cent because economies are under pressure. And so I've not met a single CMO who's not saying that when they go into a boardroom, they have to justify the spend. And they have to justify it factually, critically, in a business sense, not, I mean, even the stuff that we supply is sometimes questioned, and it becomes like a clear divide in understanding the world of business and what a business requires versus what media does. Yes, we can report on reach and frequency, but what we can't report on is what's happening on the shop floor when I'm selling chocolate, for example. The client sees that and they say to me, the media didn't work. We're cutting the media. We're just going to go with like retail media, for example, because they can see the immediate returns, and they're reporting that to a CFO. And CFOs make different decisions based on how they have to run a business. So it's a very long value. I'm in the longest sales cycle in the world. And then you have a media owner who thinks we are being deliberately obscure. And I must be honest, we're not the easiest to work with from a WPP Media point of view. Our compliance rules even are difficult sometimes to navigate. They're so American.